Ah, talentless people. Let's talk about them. I don't know how there's so many people nowadays in our society, especially the ones being promoted in social media, who have no talents at all. Like, they're just so fucking useless, bro. Like, my dog got skills, bro. He knows a lot of techniques and tricks and shit, right? Like, if I kick the ball to him, he's gonna catch it, no matter how fast it is. That's how fucking badass he is. Talented. But nowadays, people are just so talentless. You know, people just suck. People just suck. You know, they don't have anything to actually show to people that they're gonna be proud of, you know? It's just people are fucking talentless, man. A lot of things that we see on social media are fucking brain rotting content that doesn't benefit us at all, you know? I think it's meant to be that way. It's meant to make us dumb. That's why a lot of people like the hot Tua girl is popping up. It's because that's the new thing, you know? It's the being dumb and being talentless is the new thing, you know? And have you seen the new modern art shit where people just draw fucking, where they jump in the air, they draw fucking line on the wall, and then they consider that as art? That's fucking ridiculous. Like, where have you seen that kind of shit? Like, my dog can fucking do that. I can do that. Anybody could do that. Things are just fucking rotted now. You know, it's not the same anymore. With all this fucking gay ass shit happening in this world, the world's getting fucked and more fucked every single day, you know? Everywhere you go, there's gonna be people who just have no clue what the fuck they're doing, or they just fucking go about what the fuck they're doing. Like, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, you know? Like, you can see in their eyes that they have no purpose, that they don't have any goal to achieve, and therefore they're just gonna do stupid stuff for the views, for the clicks, or for attention. You know, people crave attention, so therefore they're gonna do the most heinous, stupidest shit that they could possibly do to gain attention, you know? We're living in a very fucking attention-based economy where you can garner attention and you can monetize it, and it doesn't matter the consequences. As long as you get attention, you'll be good. Shit. Talentless people, man. A lot of times it's all about looks, you know? If someone has the looks, they can monetize it. I mean, I'm not against it, but it's come to a point where people don't care about the value anymore. You know, they value looks more than skills now, more than talent, real talent. It's crazy, because I believe that we are getting disconnected more and more as a society, you know? I believe we're falling apart. It's getting hard to communicate with people nowadays because of social media, because of technology. You know, everywhere you go, people have their heads down on their phones, and that's just not how our society is supposed to be. We're supposed to be social to one another. And what I mean by social, we have to communicate with each other in person and not through social media. We need to promote more in-person communication, you know? Sometimes we just have to let our phones down and actually observe the environment and approach more people, because we're losing our connection. You know, we're losing our connection as humans. And that's what sucks, man. Talentless people fucking suck. You know, it fucking sucks. Because people who actually have talents, they're being overthrown. They're being ignored by a lot of people, because a lot of things that are being appreciated now and being laughed at are things that are brain rotted, things that are stupid. And that's just not, it's stupid, man. Our society is just fucked. Like me, I like to be as versatile as possible. I want to learn as many skills as possible. I'm trying to get into pickleball because I've done tennis back in high school. I did ping pong in college. I want to try pickleball, and I want to connect more with older people, because older people tend to play pickleball more, and I tend to connect with them a lot. Those old people, 40s, 50s, I tend to relate more with them because, you know, they're very communicative. They like to communicate, and so do I. And we can bond pretty easily. So just find hobbies, you know, find hobbies that you can try to be good at, and from there you can connect with people, okay? This time, in this generation, iPad kids are so popular, and their potentials as kids, it's kind of blinding them from unlocking those skills, from unlocking those potentials, or discovering what they're good at, because a lot of times they're just under technology, they're just under iPads, and there's nothing to discover, you know? I mean, sure, you can be inspired by other people, but majority of the times you are consuming these brain rotting content, you know? And that's what sucks, you know? I miss those times where technology wasn't as popular, where people had to go their own ways to finding what they're good at. And I believe that's the best way to achieve the best version of yourself, you know? Like back then, they used to do 15 rounds of boxing, and they lowered it down to 12 rounds. Would you agree that back then people were more primitive, people were more focused, because their attention is focused on one thing and that thing only? Their attention's not being pulled by other things, you know? They're so focused on things that they want to achieve, and therefore they actually get better at that thing, compared to nowadays, you know? There's a lot of things that distract us, and we lose our attention. That's why it's very important to build a strong mind, so that way we don't get distracted from our goals and purpose, you know? Because when you lose purpose, man, you tend to lose. When you lose your purpose, you start doing stupid shit. You start doing talentless things in life that could potentially get you in trouble, that could potentially harm other people. And that's just not how God wants it to be, you know? That's not how your parents want it to be. They're not gonna be proud of that. What are you good at? You're good at everything, right? Like my dog, he has like fucking hundreds of toys. And if I name a toy, he can remember that toy, and he will grab it from a pyramid of his toys, you know, on top of each other. So, you know, I admire people with skills, because it does take a lot of hard work and effort to, you know, be good at something. When a lot of people now just want the shortcut ways, and there's no easy way to achieving your goals, you know, your dreams. There's no shortcuts. Everything takes hard work and dedication and time. You gotta put in time. So yeah, man, just bringing it out there. There's a lot of talentless people out there. Don't try to be inspired by them, because I mean, you can learn a thing or two from them, not be stupid. Don't waste your time on those stupid things. Don't get me wrong, I have been influenced to do those things because I thought it was cool. I guess it's just a phase in life that we all have to go through. You know, it's like being kids again. You know, we were once stupid, but now we are being influenced a lot by brain rot content and people who have no talents, who promote degenerate content and just stupidity. And if you don't have a strong mind, you could be influenced to doing those things. So build a strong mind and analyze yourself, analyze the things that you see on social media, from society. You have to be aware, you know, and just find your purpose, man. Find your purpose. So yeah, one love, peace.